What's going on YouTube? How are we going today? So I'm going to be showing you guys Parmigiano Reggiano. So I've done a few cheeses, not too many, but I'd like to do a few more. So as you can see, this is not the cheese, but here's the cheese itself. This is a bit of a different one, but as you can see, it's a very dry cheese. It's an Italian cheese, quite thick. I'm not going to be eating it like this, but it doesn't actually smell too bad. If you've liked it and tried it before, you'll show it and see. I'm doing this for all the people out there. I know it's a little bit of an expensive cheese. I don't use them over too long, but I don't use them over too short periods. So that's why. And I'm going to show a lot of people, Americans, mainly you guys, people from, my country for sure, how the cheese is, what it can be used for. So this is a very strong, sharp cheese, and it's aged. And what does that say? It's aged for around 2 years. And this right here, DOP, you see this America, New Zealand, you see this stamp right here. This is the legit stamp, and that's showing you what it is now. The meal I've made today, like I did before, I know people, is mashed potatoes. I know, but this is a good use case for it. Last time the main cheese was Morbier. This time the main cheese is Parmigiano Reggiano. I'm not going to share the recipe, of course, but that's all I'm going to say, right? Okay, let's dig in. Okay. You get that nuttiness a lot. Okay. And it doesn't fully get to the same way like a lot of other cheeses do. Bit nutty, like bit, you know what I mean? Bit like that, and that's what I'll say first. The smell, like I said, for sure, is just like the taste. It gets there. Not too much of an intense cheese. You don't use too much. Remember, you do not use too much. But like I said, it lays that last bit. Like I said, that little topping you put over a dish, like the risotto, like the, you know what I mean, like one of these dishes. There you go. A bit of that twang. For me, I will show you guys another cheese, Pecorino Romano. I'll just show you guys the spelling, just so you can see. Oh damn, no, wait. That's the wrong one. Pecorino Romano. I'm going to show you that next time, okay? The dish may not look, as nice, but yeah, that's what I'll show you. So this one, though, a twang, like I said, a bit nutty, like that, and then it's definitely older. You can feel that for sure, but it's a hard cheese, so you really get like strong flavors from it, right? Like older, yeah, like. It's a bit hard to explain for sure, but when you try it like me, you'll kind of know what I'm getting at right now. Not sharp, I wouldn't say, for me sharp is not probably the best word, but yeah. Now the cheese itself is quite hard. There is this thick rind it had on it. I'd recommend cutting that off. What you can do is you can cut that bit off, and the rind, that bit, what a lot of people do is the one that has like that little writing on it right there is not horrible. You can put that in the microwave. There you go. So you get like a ear puff kind of cheesy thing. So it's actually not too bad. But overall, I'll just give my last opinion. So almost like woody, like a nutty, like not sweet, but yeah. It's just like I said, it's that last cheese you add to a dish, something like that, right? And overall, that's what it would be for, right? Okay. For me as a cheese, I'll give an 8.5 out of 10. It's a common one I like to use just because of that sort of a reason. And yeah, for me, it's not my favorite cheese. Like, I would never use this as the dominant cheese in most cases. But yeah, that's something I like about it, okay? There people go. Goodbye, guys. Have a great day.